Hello. I don't know why it keeps on going animalistic. I don't need animalistic. I need a title. Food stamps office stopped my account without sending me mail letters to review for review. Yep. And I'll show you right here. So I was stopped on the 3rd, 31st, 2026. I went to go use food stamps the other day. Because I get them in, on the 11th of each month. So I went to go buy some food. Couldn't. No food stamps. They stopped it. I didn't get no letters in the mail or anything for an account review coming up or anything like that. Man, I'm dry. And I never got anything from them. No documentations for mail-in letters and stuff like that. And my account's supposed to be for mail-in, not just for like email or whatever online type deal. But yeah, I'm at their website and I had to find out. I had to go to their website to find out what was going on. And they said my account was closed. Right here, it says right there. Right there. And I did submit my taxes to them too. So they got my tax updates. And these people aren't doing anything to check the online accounts for anything. And also, I went and I resubmitted my review online. That's why I found out my food stamp stopped. Okay. And I go over here to Message Center. And they used to have messages. It says here my submission for eligibility results will display on the benefits paid when a termination is made. Because I had to go last night and redo the application for food stamps. Because they stopped it. Because I never got no letters in the mail for a review, for them tell me I'm late on review or anything, because they didn't even give me a letter saying I was late for a review or anything. They're supposed to do that. And they never sent me a letter in the mail stating that I was going to lose my food stamps. Nope. I had to go here and try to see about reading these messages or whatever that they have here. And there used to be a bunch of them when I came onto my account to check what's going on. And now I go to look at it. They're all gone. Yeah, and they were showing me on here in PDF file that they sent me a letter for account review. Because you're supposed to have a review every 6 months or so, or something like that. And it says this is a letter for every 6-month review. Okay. And I didn't get nothing like that in the mail. They're supposed to send it to me in the mail, but they didn't. And then I checked out this other letter that they posted on there too, and it said that food stamps application account termination decision. I'm like, what? And they didn't really go into detail why it was terminated, just termination. And I go, what the hell? Then I went and I checked another message that they had on here, which, like I said, it's all gone now. It's not on my account no more. They took it off. And it said that I'll be losing my food stamps on March 31st. And if you look here, I hate this freaking Windows 11 crap. March 31st was on a Tuesday. Right here. Last month. So, anyhow, I never got these letters in the mail, period. If I would have, I would have done the review or done the review online, because on here you can do a review online. Okay? Like here, you go to report changes. You go to report changes or anything, right? You can go here, the report changes, and you can change like information for current members, and remove household member, whatever. You can do that, and it will, and you can change things on your application for food stamps, like how much your income is being or whatever, or like say your social security income changed or something. You can submit that, even though they get those reports anyways. They even get your tax reports even without you submitting taxes to them. But yet you still have to submit it. Believe it or not, if they already get the reports, why do you have to really submit it, huh? That's pretty stupid. But anyways, you can go online here and change certain information, like say if you have a sideline income or something, you can change that to like how much you've been getting lately or whatever. If it's been changed for like business loss or something, so that means, or your business income has dropped down or something, you can submit that. And also tax information, submitting that information. You type in the how much you're getting, what your taxes are, and that in. So anyhow, they never sent me any letters in the mail, period. And by law, they're supposed to. Even if my account online says email or whatever, because when I went to go check my account, I can click that close. When I went to go check my account, which you go account info, and it'll give you information and stuff. And on here, primary English and also contact method. You can go here, contact method. I got mail. And it's supposed to be mail. You can do this email only or email and text message. They don't have an option for you to do email plus mail. Because when I went to go check out my account last night, when I was resubmitting my thing, because where they stopped my food stamps for some reason, because they never sent me letters for the review. So how could I do the review or even go online to do the review when I never got a letter about it? And the thing is, I'm not always online to go and check this out all the time, because I don't go to their website. It's not like a Walmart website or whatever. It's a freaking government website. I don't go log in the government website all the time. I'm not part of the government. Sure, I'm on the program for things, but I don't need to go log in all the time. So they're supposed to have this option too for email plus mail or email text plus mail. They should be having a couple more options there for that, so you can get mail plus email and texts and whatever with it. But no, they don't have it. Well, you only got one choice, just mail. So anyways, I switched it back to just mail because when I went to check my account, they had it as just email only. And sorry, I don't check my emails all the time. I really don't. I check them every so often, like every other day. So, because for one, I get a lot of harassing emails from hackers and shit, solicitation from hackers trying to say I owe money for this, that, when I never did any business with like these so-called businesses saying that I owe money for. Like a hacker will put down, well, for, let's see, they try to get me for, let's see, what is it, that McAfee antivirus. Yeah, I used that years ago, back in the friggin', when was it, 96, when I first got a computer. And so I went and had an account for McAfee, but it was only a free account. I didn't go pay for it. And then plus their payment back then, they wanted a lot of money for a monthly payment. So I said, no. But anyways, yeah, I used to use McAfee back in, 1996. And that McAfee antivirus and firewall system, so they had that as firewall as well, was crap. I had stupid hackers trying to hack my computer at the time, and the thing went warning them off or keeping them away. Not only that, viruses and the antivirus is crap. I weren't protecting my system, so I got rid of it and I went to something else. This is before they had the operating system, like Windows having their own firewall and antivirus. Okay, that didn't come along until what? God, what? 2005 maybe, something like that, for Windows to have its own antivirus and firewall. I think it was right around then. Can't actually remember the exact year when they changed it to have its own firewall and antivirus. So Don't really remember when, but I knew it was around in the 2000s. So, anyways, the hacker would send me these freaking stupid emails saying, "You owe money like $400 for this," and I never applied for it. And shit like that. They're always trying to get you to pay for something you never got. So, and I know the things that I got for subscriptions and also the things I go and use. So I've been getting a lot of emails from those places. And also I got a lot of emails, different emails for different things, for family and also emails for business. So yeah. And also I check my mother's email accounts too for her. Because she's not really computer literate. So I check her emails for her. And she really don't get a computer. She just gets a cell phone. And she gets online a little bit through that, doing stuff, playing around with social media a little bit. So, and also playing some games. And I had to keep warning her about certain things about the games and stuff like that to be careful of. But anyways, so I got different emails and stuff. I don't go around checking all my emails, because I get different email accounts. And some of those accounts, like I said, being hacked by hackers, or they're sending crap to my email to spam my email accounts. Sure, with my computer, where I got a large hard drive and stuff like that, the email that you get in and stuff that goes by your hard drive size, your space that you have on your hard drives. Yeah, because I have it coming in on Outlook Express, so it's connected to my computer, so I can download a lot of emails if I want. There's no limit, really. It's only limited by the hard drive and what space you got left. So, anyways, I don't check my emails all the time. And also, when I did check my email, I didn't see nothing coming in from my main connection or anything from the government for food stamps. So, yeah, so either way, I didn't get it by email. I didn't get it by mail. So they didn't send me nothing for, doing a review or for saying my account is threatening, being in a threatening cause to be closed or something or whatever. I didn't get no email letters or nothing from them, and I didn't get no mail letters either, because whatever I get for government letters, like Social Security or IRS, food stamps, I keep. I don't throw them away. I keep them so I can deal with them. And if it has a certain timestamp when to deal with them, I keep them there so I can deal with them at a certain time before that time limit ends. You see? No, I didn't get no mail from them, and I did not get no email either. If I did, I would have read it. I would have done something. I would have done their review, their 6-month review, like they claim they want me to do. But I didn't get nothing warning me about that. Anyways, but yeah, my throat's all dried out because I sleep with a fan on, and sometimes it dries you out. That I also sweat easily, so I usually might have a fan on me when I sleep. But I really don't want to sleep being all sweaty, and I hardly sleep with covers on. But anyways, yeah, I'm all dry. And I haven't gone to go brush my teeth or anything on my tongue because when you get dried out, it tends to have bacteria collect onto your tongue and also the back of your tongue, your throat, and the roof of your mouth and everything. And it's really hard to really talk because you're dried out. Sure, I got water, but you have to go brush and get this stuff off so you can be back to normal. So yeah, so they didn't give me no email either because I would have seen it. Because I looked through my emails before I delete them, and I see because the new emails that come in will be on the list. There'll be a new list of new emails coming in, and it will show on the new list, saying what you got. It'll have the name and everything. So you don't really have to open them. You can just click on and say, all right, yeah, I'll keep this one, or yeah, these ones I'll delete, for purposing emails that you can get from hackers and shit and from stupid businesses for no reason. So I check my emails every so many days, not every day. And like I said, never got no mail from them either. But yeah, they closed my account for no damn reason. I think this has to do with Trump. Donald Trump. President Donald Trump that we have now. He's going around changing things and being a friggin' peckerhead to the American people. And yes, he's a pedophile. He's been in the system for, well, groping people, molesting and stuff like that. Not only that, he's been in Epstein's files and he's redacted himself over 1,000 times of his name showed up in Epstein's file about him. And it's all been redacted. In other words, deleted or having a big marker over it so you don't see his name. So that nobody likes Donald Trump. He's going out doing things bad to the American people, putting up more gas prices and stuff. Not only that, he's letting food and rent still go up sky high. And he promised that he was going to put those things down when he was running for re-election, and he didn't do it. Just like he promised us that he was going to give us $2,000 for some type of pandemic aid check type thing. Never got it. Last year it was supposed to happen. Never got it. It was just him and Elon Musk. They're making this friggin' so-called fake promise just to get people to vote for him. And Elon Musk even put on this charade of a campaign contest. Vote for Donald Trump, you'll win $1 million. Oh yeah, those people went and applied for that, and there was a couple announced that they won on stage and stuff like that with Elon Musk. But did they ever get paid? No, because they came back out later saying they never got the money. So it was a sham, has been, for a campaign run by Elon Musk and Donald Trump. And also Donald Trump is going around trying to stop war with other countries. Why? Because he wants their oil or their land. And he wants it for his name, not for his presidency or for the United States. He wants it just for him. It's always been about him, nobody else. And also there's been scrutiny online about supposedly that he stole like $3 trillion or something like that of American people's money. Yeah, this presidency, supposedly. I've seen all this stuff. It's online. It's on Instagram and everything else. So you guys can go all check it out. And also now his wife comes out saying that she's never had anything to do with Epstein and she don't know him. And she's lied, because there's pictures back in the day, way before AI was ever invented and made, that can do fakes and stuff. These pictures was showing back in the 90s and also back in the 2000s of her being with Donald and first meeting Donald through Epstein, and also her hanging around Epstein and also, how can I put it, kissing Epstein. Yeah. And get this, if you go to look up her name and stuff like that online, you'll find out that she was a high-class sex worker, which is prostitute. And that was over in Denmark, and they consider a high-class, honorable prostitute, sex worker. Well, I don't know what she did, but she's an honored, really, sex worker. They stated as sex worker, but also sex worker can mean prostitute, hooker. So that's not me slandering her or anything. I found that out just by Googling her name, and it came made up. And that Denmark's not going to take her name down. They have her as an honorary friggin' sex worker. And this is way before she was with Trump. So, and supposedly, I believe, she was probably working for Epstein as a sex worker. And there's also rumor going around saying that she was with him before she got with Donald. Yeah. But now she's with Donald Trump. So I just wanted to put that out there, because these people are doing rotten things to the American people and also to other countries as well, and they need to be impeached and out of office, put in jail. And also, Donald Trump has the ICE agent going around, not only just going after the illegal immigrants, they're going around to people that have documentation to be American citizens and still arresting them and beating the hell out of them. And sometimes they're even killing them for no reason, period. All because they want to be bullying idiots. Okay, and also, these ICE agents have killed American people. A woman, a mother, she died by ICE agent firing a gun into her car window, and she was trying to drive off, and he pretended that he got hit by her. He didn't get hit. You can see by the other videos, he never got hit. He just moved aside, and then he just started to fire into her window and kill her. He's a murderer, that guy. He's been in the news. I don't remember his name, but he's been in the news, and he's been demasked. And also, there's been that doctor. Well, actually, no, he wasn't a doctor. He was a nurse. He's a male nurse. He was trying to stop an ICE agent from beating on two women. And what happened in the process? Sure, he carries a gun. A lot of people have a lot of people have licenses to carry a gun. And he did. He was all legal. So, but he didn't draw his gun. No, the ICE agent took his gun away and then started firing on him. You're supposed to do an arrest or whatever, or handcuff a person after you take their gun away, and he didn't have his gun in his hand, so he wasn't aiming at anyone. He was causing a threat with it. ICE agent, one of the ICE agents took it away from him and shot him. Then the others shot him as well. These ICE agents are not trained agents or police officers, period. These people are the people that did riots in January 6th and also that worked for Donald Trump before. They're not legal people. They're just gangsters. And they don't know how to contact any manner whatsoever as a legal police officer or agent, period. So yeah, because of Donald Trump, everything's changing, and he's trying to kick people off in every program he can. I don't know why, because he's trying to take that money and pocket it. He is. I believe he really is. Because look, ever since he became president again, his wealth went up, and even if this was in the news, that his wealth just went up so much from being a millionaire to a billionaire. And that happened within so much of a short time span. So yeah, I believe that Donald Trump should be impeached. He should be in jail. His whole family should be out of office and put in jail. Every single one of them are crooked. So I just want to put this out there to show people I didn't get no mail from food stamps office. I did not get no email either. If I would have done the review on time, and this stuff wouldn't be happening. So yeah, I had to go and do the review the other night. Excuse me. I'm drinking fast water to keep myself hydrated. That's why I'm dry. And then I just woke up not too long ago. I don't wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't do that stuff. I sleep in the morning. So I'm dried out from the fan. So yeah, so deal with me. But anyways, if I would have gotten that, I would have done it. Because every year I have done that. I have a record for doing everything and having it finished on time. But these people who I was working at food stamps office now ain't doing it, ain't sending it by mail to me. And I didn't get by email either. So something's wrong with their system or their workers, period. So they better have this fixed, because like I said, last night I had to go and submit changes to my account. So I had to submit changes to my account and do a report change And they're supposed to have somebody checking that every day and finishing the so-called my application and processing so I can have food stamps. Yeah, because I don't really make that much money for sideline work. I do t-shirt logos online, and it's only a hobby thing. It's not a real business. It's not a big business thing or anything like that. I just do t-shirt designs and I submit it. I can show proof about that too. Like right here, Amazon merch. I'm on Amazon and I'm putting out so many designs and stuff. And I can, but lately I haven't ever since COVID started. So it's been a while since I've done anything. So I got this, you know, I might call it a niche. They call it a niche. I don't know why they call it that. But anyways, I got this logo, Knuckle Sandwich All-Star Knockout. Okay. And I'm going to open it up to show you what it looks like. That's my design. I created that. And it gets good reviews and stuff. People like the shirt and also the design. And it's a big seller on my account. It's one that sells pretty much all the time. And I got different designs of it, you know, like in different colors and stuff. And also having other designs in on it. So I got different ones and people like it. So it's one of my top sellers. So I don't get that much. And as you can see, look, Amazon don't really pay that much for a t-shirt design. uh, unless you got a lot. Or unless you got that fandom one for like Marvel or DC Comics and stuff. Those sell a lot. Or Star Wars or Star Trek. So, and I got other websites I go to too to put designs on. But sorry, some of those places lately just I have not been getting any sales. And some of those places I got fan art on and still not making any sales lately on those. So my main seller is Amazon. So I don't really get that much, as you can see. So I submit my taxes on that, do my taxes on it and everything, and yeah, I get a little bit of money to help me out, and it's supposed to help me out with rent, bills. Yeah, rent's high. hmm And yeah, I'm on SSI disability. I got a lower disc slipped in my lower back, and also I'm type 2 diabetic, and I'm also got neuroperipheral nerve damage to my feet. It caused me to, well, have numb feet. They call it numb feet. Yeah, it's numb to a point, but also I got high sensitivity too. It's kind of weird. So if I wear socks and it causes any friction, guess what? I feel a lot of pain. So I have a hard time walking at times, and also it throws me off balance. I have fallen a few times because of it. But yeah, I've been trying to do what I can to keep my diabetes in check. I check my sugar once a day, like the thing told me to. I got for checking my sugar. Some people do it twice. You know, some people do it 3 or 4 times a day. But the things I got, I can only do it so many times, like once or twice a day. So anyhow, for all that, I stopped eating sugar. I only eat chocolate, like Kit Kat chocolate, candy bars, little tiny ones, mini ones, every so often, like once or twice a month, if that. When I feel like the urge for chocolate, I'll eat a little bit and that's it. And let's see, I don't drink soda. Soda is very bad for anyone that's diabetic or even type 2 diabetes, so stop. So you got to take out all sugar. So I more or less eat vegetables, regular food, and I'm on metformin. I'm not on insulin, even though I was in jail one time for a short while, and my sugar spiked because they're stupid food, they fake meat and stuff, caused my sugar to spike. I kept on telling them they should be putting me on something a lot better for a diet, and they didn't. And my sugar spiked, and so they gave me insulin shot instead of my metformin. And where I'm type 2 diabetes, I'm insulin resistant. I'm not supposed to have insulin. So anyhow, I take metformin twice a day, and that's it. I don't have no other medications for that. And I got gabapentin to help out with my pain in my feet so I can walk, try to walk normal. What the gabapentin does, it blocks your neural connection for nerves from your brain to your feet or any part of your body, and helps out a little bit, but not much. And I can't really take much of that gabapentin because it sometimes, how can I put it, has a side effect to make your feet swell up, even more than what it's supposed to for my type of disease. So it causes ankles to swell up and stuff, your feet, going on your eyes, even your calves can. So I've been trying to take less of it so I won't have that happen. Trying to control it at least. And I've been taking vitamins. You got to take vitamins since you're diabetic. And I take B vitamins and stuff and other vitamins, amino acids. I also take collagen. Collagen helps you heal and stuff. And also, I take CoQ10 for my eyes and stuff, lutein for my eyes, instead of those big brand name things to help out with the eyesight. And there's a lot of stuff they put in those things that can make you sick or really not good for you. So I could just look up what's needed for the eyes and I take those vitamins. So I won't have to go and have all kinds of crap put into me because they got those what they call Ren-A or whatever eye vitamins and stuff. I tried that one time. Guess what it did? It gave me cramps, made me sick. So I didn't take it. So I just look up what's needed, and some of those things that you take there, that's supposed to be those big eye vitamin stuff that cost like $50 or $60, even $30. If you just look on it, you see some of the vitamins they put in there that's good for your eyes. Just go and buy it yourself. It'll be cheaper. It'll last longer, and it won't make you sick. Because the rest of the stuff they put in that stuff can make you sick. Because they got other chemicals and stuff they put into the mix. And it will make people sick. But anyways, I just wanted to put this all out that, yeah, DHS, food stamps, did not send me mail letter in the mail. Did not send me any emails whatsoever about my so-called food stamps 6 months review or whatever, or about my food stamps going to be ending or anything. So I didn't know until I went to go try to use my food stamps card and couldn't do nothing. Couldn't buy nothing. That's why when I came home, I went to go look it up on my account. Said my food stamps ended. And then I supposedly got these letters in the mail. I never did. Or even by email. Never did. Never got anything. So I'm here to report that food stamps and stuff is doing something illegal, or at least Donald Trump is forcing them to do things illegal to the American people that's on these programs. Because before, he was always trying to destroy food stamps and take money away from it for his wall. And also other programs too, like even Social Security, he was trying to take money from that too, from the people for his wall or for something else. And that was on his first presidency. So I just wanted to put that out there. You got to watch this president. He's not a good president. He's not a good man. He's a crook. He should never have become president, and our government should have never allowed him to run, period. But no, where they're all greedy people, they don't care. They'll just bitch and moan and cry a little bit. That's it. They won't actually do anything. Why? Because they're all cowards. Our people that in Congress, or that's politicians, period, in any state, they're all a bunch of wimps and cowards. And all they care about is greed. Greed and to make them money and make them rich, like for inside trading and stuff, which is basically illegal. But yet they don't go and push it to be illegal for politicians. Or they go and push it for like other people, but not themselves. Don't you find that kind of crooked and fraud? Yeah, I do. So anyways, I just wanted to put that out there to have everybody know that if you got this problem with food stamps are doing this deal, you're supposed to be getting mail in about your reviews or anything, and they're not doing it, and then closing your account, that is fraud. You can take them to court for it. And two, if you have it on your thing for email or whatever, check your email just to make sure. Because there was a thing on your email system, like for Outlook and whatever, that can recall certain emails that might have been deleted by accident or something. You can get it try to be recalled on the system, and it will bring it back up. But if you never got the email, it's not going to come back up. Sorry. So I just want to put that out there because it really made me mad when I found out I couldn't go buy any food. These programs are being fraudulent, but yet they're going around saying that the people are being fraudulent. No, we're not being fraudulent. They are. So if this keeps up, I just might have to take them to court. If I take them to court, I'm thinking about doing it for $500 million. And I figured with the $500 million, I won't have to be on food stamps anymore. I won't have to worry about nothing if I got $500 million. Not will I? I'll be able to take some of that money and invest it, make more money. I also know a little bit about broking, for to being a broker, how to invest in stocks, everything. And that's live stocks. Live stocks is a live thing that keeps on going 24/7, and it can go up and down, and you can make a lot of money from it real quick. But there's also regular stocks too, which is liquidity. So I do know a little bit about that. So if I did have enough money, I would actually go in and invest. I wouldn't take it all to invest. I just take a little bit and start out small and work up to make more. The way you're supposed to do it, so you won't lose your shirt. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. Well, they did this, and if they're not going to reactivate my account, give me the food stamps. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking them to court suing them for $500 million. And also beware of Elon Musk. He had that Dodge thing that he created with Trump, going around attacking all government businesses and stuff like that, and taking their money and shit. Oh, that's sorry for swearing, but taking their money. He was also taking computer database information about people's Social Security accounts, numbers, and whole 9 yards for his own. So yeah, what he did was fraud and illegal. So I think the people should take him to court and sue him for what he did, because he wasn't supposed to do that. I would like to go take him to court for at least $500 million, or maybe how about $5 billion or $500 billion against him. Make him go bankrupt. That guy's nothing but a crook. He's a scammer and a crook. Sure, he's has SpaceX going and stuff. That's really not part of NASA. He's just linked to it. That's it. The guy is a scammer and a crook. I mean, look, he just puts money into these businesses and stuff or whatever, so he can make money from it. He don't really make these things like the Tesla car. That wasn't his idea. It was two other people's idea, and he just gave him money to do it. That's it. He didn't come up with the idea. He claims he's a genius, but he's not. He just goes and finds out about these people's idea, and then he wants to go and take it and use it. Or he'll take the idea from them and use it for himself. And then those people that actually came up with the idea won't get no money for it. Like I talked to him one time on Instagram, and he didn't really say too much. But I talked to him and I gave him advice there. Instead of going after Twitter and buying Twitter, why don't you just make your own, and you can make money quicker that way without going after Twitter. You can make up your own application for social media and run it your way, make it your way. You don't have to go and change anything. Well, he used to want to go after Twitter, and he made it into a cash machine. He wants people to pay for their accounts and also their so-called freedom of speech. He's using freedom of speech on Twitter, okay, to like if it's his own toy or whatever to put out on the market to make money. Well, freedom of speech should never be used for that. See, he's nothing but a crook. our freedom of speech and stuff like that, that our forefathers fought for us to have, was not meant to be used as a toy or as a product for someone to be going and used to make money off. But he does. He does. And then plus Elon Musk is not a real American. He came from Africa. So he shouldn't have this right to go and try to use so-called freedom of rights for anything, for any type of business deal. He has no right to it. And he keeps on going around, get rid of these immigrants, get rid of these immigrants. But yet he's an immigrant. He needs to get the friggin' out of America. He's a con artist and crook. He needs to be gone. So I just wanted to put that out there. There we go. Oh yeah, and about being diabetic, we have gas. And if we're drinking or eating, we still get gas bloated in our stomach and we end up burping. So sorry, I just burped. And also being dry, Jesus. So, and I can't go to the bathroom and brush my teeth on my tongue right enough because my roommate went and used the bathroom and they stink like friggin' rotten eggs. So that's really, I gotta wait for that to air out before I can go and brush my teeth and my tongue. Tongue is really dry. So anyhow, I'm gonna let you go. I just want to put that out there that food stamps is doing something fraudulent. So take care and have fun.